Welcome back to another episode of Home Fit Quarantine Edition. Today we've got a lower body and core strength exercise class today. So we're going to start with our warm-up, but before we get there I want to make sure that you have a mat or a blanket, towel, something that's going to support your spine. You're also going to need a canned good. I have a sweet potato canned good, so this is a little bit heavier. You can grab anything you have that's weighted, looking at as close to 5 pounds as you possibly can get. Second part is your water. That's it. We will be doing a little bit of movement, but it's not going to be anything that's high intensity as far as cardio goes. This is really going to be strength focused. So let's start with our warm up. Make sure you have all your things you need and we'll get started. First up, we've got our warm up. We're going to start down on the floor, going into a full high plank. Hands are coming underneath those shoulders, straight legs. From here, we're going to step it up left, right. As we stand, we're going to reach all the way overhead, come right back down, step it out to that plank. Step it right back up, reach all the way up, bring it back down. Take your time, we're going nice and slow. I want you to focus on what you're doing. We're planting those feet before we step up into a squat and then reach. Staying planted in those feet, step it back, plant those feet, reach all the way up, squeeze now into those glutes. All the way down, step it back, step it up, overhead reach one more time, all the way down. Step it back, step it up, all the way overhead and reach. Very good. We're gonna go into those side lunges. So make sure again, you have enough space around you. And we're gonna go side to side. We're gonna stay in that wide stance, pushing our body weight to one side as we reach forward with those arms. Back to standing, opposite side. Now remember, we're pushing the hips back and reaching the arms forward. So we feel like we're reaching in both directions. Reach, center, reach, center. Now push off the edge of your foot here. Push off, squeeze. Opposite foot, push off, squeeze. One knee bent, and then one leg straight. Putting all your body weight into one side. Nice deep breaths. One more, both sides. Breathe, exhale. Exhale, good. We're coming on down that mat. Going for your starfish crunch. Laying all the way down on your back. Legs are wide, arms are wide. Creating that starfish look here. Inhale in this position, exhale, reach opposite arm to opposite leg. Inhale back, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Belly, go down. Inhale out, exhale, crunch. So as you crunch, eye gaze to that leg you're reaching for. Pull that belly button down towards the mat. Really warming up that waistline, warming up your core, even into those shoulders. One arm stays down on the ground. Two more, both sides. Exhale. One more, both sides. And reach. Awesome job. All right, last part here. We're going for those frog glute bridges. So all you're gonna do is knees out, base of your feet together, arms out to your side, squeeze your shoulder blades, hips go up, quick touch, right back up. Keeping this relatively quick. Last part of our warm-up, keep those knees where they are, keep them wide. Driving through the edge of your feet, but keep pressing the soles of your feet together at the same time. Press those hips up, squeeze. Squeeze, nice and controlled. Squeeze, don't just go for height and put pressure on that lower back. Actually squeeze the glutes as you raise your hips up. 3 more. 2, and 1. All right, warm-up's done. Let's get started. We've got 3 circuits we're gonna get through as quick as we can. 45-second break in between each round. All right, officially warmed up, ready to go. Push my mat off to the side. All you need right now is your body weight. You can drop to your knees in our next position with the plank so you can keep that mat close, but you're gonna have that can good right by your side. So we're gonna go for a plank with a can roll. So if you are gonna have to keep chasing your can, just place it down. Don't worry about actually rolling it across. If you're on carpet, you should be fine. Coming into that full plank again, nice and high. Stacking those shoulders and wrists. Separate those feet a little bit so you have a little bit more balance here. Pull that belly button up, keeping your eye gaze straight between those hands. That can is behind your left wrist. With your right hand, you're gonna grab that can and either pick it up or push it across. So you can push or pick it up, and you're going to bring it behind the opposite wrist. So left hand grabs the can from behind the right, drag it across. Now it's behind my left. Right hand drags, left hand drags. So the idea here is to really brace that core because you're getting really unstable. So you want to keep it tight through your core and glutes by drawing that belly button up and squeezing your glutes all the way through this movement. We're not going fast. Nice and controlled. Push it across. 3 more. Keep it tight. Eye gaze right between those hands. Good. 1 more. Both sides. Drag it tight. Drag it tight. Nice job. All right, now we're gonna grab that can. Standing right up, we're gonna go into a pivot split squat here. So we're gonna start facing me. Can with both hands, elbows bent. We're gonna twist left toes and then right toes. So we're gonna pivot ourselves so we're all facing one way. 1 squat. Back to center. Now we're gonna pivot all the way to the opposite direction. Split squat, pivot again. Split squat. Now that you've got the control and you've got the movement, extend those arms a little bit. Good. Shoulders down. Perfect. Extend the arms farther. Bend those knees. Good. Now pull that belly button, extend your arms so they're perfectly straight. Shoulders stay down. Tightening up through that core. Good. Take your time. Awesome job. Now we're going to reach for those toes. Lean forward, reach for those toes, back up. Tighten your core. Reach for those toes. All the way back up. Bend over, reach for those toes. Squeezing your glutes. Keeping your core tight as you come back up. We're using our lower body and core to be able to lift that extra weight all the way back up, nice and controlled. Breathe it up. Keep pivoting. Breathe it up. Good. Nice and tight all the way through. Perfect. 1 more, both sides. Reach for those toes all the way up. A little bit of a balance challenge. All the way back to center. Good job. We're gonna go for a single leg kickstand RDL. So from the side, right leg is my working leg. I'm gonna have my left hand pulling the top of the can or the center of the can. So from here, left foot is my kickstand, toes only on the ground. Focusing on that right leg, slight bend as I lean forward, reaching that arm towards that foot, back up. Right hand can be on your hip, in front of you, out to the side, whatever is gonna help you stay balanced. Now we wanna keep that posture, so back is flat, chest is proud even as we lean forward. Body weight, majority of it is in that right foot, so we can really focus on that right leg. Remember, the left foot's just your kickstand. So nice and controlled here, stand all the way up, squeeze, push the hips back, stand right up, squeeze, 5 more, nice and controlled. Good, we got it. Breathe it up, 2 more. Perfect, 1 more time, squeeze it up at the top. Awesome, we've got 2 legs, right hand with that can, right foot is the kickstand, left leg is working, here we go. All the way up, squeeze. Now adjust your mind to think about that left side. Right foot now is that kickstand, so majority of your body weight's in that left foot. Left leg doing the work. All the way up, squeeze. Good job. Breathe. We got it. Breathe. Keep that back super flat. Nice and controlled. Keep reaching those hips back. Reach them back. 4 more. Breathe, squeeze, inhale down. Breathe, squeeze, inhale down. Good. Let's do 1 more. All the way down. All the way up, squeeze. Good. 45 seconds rest. Nice deep breath. Shake out those legs. Change your weight if you want to. All right, just about 30 seconds left here. Shake it out, sip that water. Shake out those legs. So now on this next round, you know those exercises, you can be a little bit more prepared. So with your plank, if that didn't feel good, if you had very minimal control being in a full plank, I'm just gonna have you drop your knees down this time, all right? If the weight was too much, change it out. Don't use anything. If you don't wanna use weight, all I'm gonna have you do is just touch right behind that wrist on the opposite side, all right? Okay, get that can ready, set 2. into that high plank. Wrists and shoulders in line. Separate those feet a little bit so they're a little bit wider than normal. Now place that can behind the right wrist to start. Left hand, grab it, drag it or pick it up, or even roll it. Nice and controlled. Now focus, eye gaze stays right between those hands, not bringing that can too far to one side where you have to reach too far and throw your balance off. Pulling that belly button up without bringing those hips any higher. Squeezing those glutes like you're holding on to a $100 bill back there and you don't want to let that go. Squeeze. Keep squeezing. We've got 3 more, both sides. Tight. Drag. Tight. Breath keeps moving. 1 more, both sides. Drag. And drag. Good job. All right, grab that can. We're gonna go right into that straight arm, pivot, lunge. All right, from here, arms are straight, pivoting to the right first. Pivot both toes, drop it down, pivot. Opposite side, good. Now, if you feel good in that movement, just pick up your pace. Make sure that both sets of toes are facing in the same direction before you go into that split squat. Good. There you go. Now bring it to center and then twist as you go into that lunge. Center, twist, center, twist. Good. Center, pivot, twist. Good. If it's too much for your head, just keep those arms straight. Good. Twist. Breathe. Twist. Breathe. Good. 1 more, both sides. Twist and breathe. Good. Twist and breathe. Good job. RDL, right hand with the can. That means right foot is back as the kickstand. Left foot is your working leg. All right, here we go. Hips are reaching back. Stand up, squeeze. Pay attention to that right knee. Not having it cave in. You're having it go straight in line with those right toes. Hips reach back as you lean forward. Stand up, squeeze. Good. Hips back. Forward, squeeze. Hips back. Forward, squeeze. Good. Now match it with that breath. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, down. Up, squeeze, and exhale. Good. We got it. Breathe. 3 more. Good control. 1 more time. Awesome job. Opposite leg, left hand with the can. Left foot back, right leg working. Hips go back. Remember, as the hips go back, you really lean forward in that upper body. Keep going. Now up and squeeze. Forward, up. Chest towards the floor, and then chest looking forward. Chest towards the floor, chest looking forward. Good. Now have your eye gaze follow your chest line. Chest towards the floor, eye gaze towards the floor. Good. Let's do 3 more. Really squeeze that right side. Breathe it up. 2. 1 more time. Breathe it up. 1. Good job. All right. 45 seconds here. Breathe. Take a sip of water. We're going again. Now, if you feel like I could add a little bit more weight, grab the matching can or just grab something heavier like laundry detergent. That's an easy one. All right, when you come back with me, just keep moving. I don't want you to sit down. I don't want you to bring your head too low. I want you just to keep moving those legs. Maybe shake out those arms. We got 1 more round here. 15 seconds. Keep shaking out those legs. All right. Make sure you got all the things that you need. Last round here. All right. Grab that can. Same thing again here. High plank. Place it behind that left wrist and go right into it. Drag it across. Now it's behind that right wrist. Good. Now you're motivated, you're fired up. Awesome. Don't increase that speed. Increasing that speed allows you to not focus so much on squeezing the muscles that you should be. So focus on squeezing those glutes. Focus on matching your breath with the movement. So then exhale as you push it across your body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Control it. Control it. This is a full body movement. Everything's working together. Perfect. 3 more. tight, tight. We got it, 2. 1 more, both sides. Awesome job. Stand it up, grab that can, straight arm, pivot split squat. Straight up, twist. As you lunge, back to center. Pivot, twist. Now remember, both toes, both sets of toes, pointing in the same direction prior to bending those knees into that split squat. You got it. Good job. Bend both knees. Perfect. Front foot, keep that heel on the ground. Back foot, heel comes off. Here we go. Shoulders are feeling it a little bit here. Breathe. Pulling in that belly button through the twist here. Good. You got it. Now we've got 5 left, and now reach for those toes. 5. All the way up, twist. And 5. Both sides. 4, all the way up. Good, hips back as you reach down. Perfect, 3, all the way up. 3, perfect. 2, you got it. Keep that core tight. 1 more, both sides. Reach for those toes, up, squeeze. Reach for those toes, up, squeeze. Good job. RDL, we're gonna start left hand, left foot back, right leg working. Here we go, last round. All the way up, squeeze. Now if you had to, you'd be able to pick up that left foot off the ground with no issue. That's the goal, because you want primarily that body weight in that right leg, really driving through that heel and center of that right foot. You got it. All the way up, squeeze. 4 more. Up, squeeze. Up, squeeze. 2, last one. Up, good, switch sides. All right, left foot is working, right hand with the can, right foot behind you. Good, and squeeze. Hips back, hips forward. Hips back, hips forward, good. Keep that back flat. Fix it. Squeeze it here. Good, let's go for 4. All the way up, squeeze. Up, squeeze. And 2, and 1. Good job. 45 seconds here. And we're gonna start our second circuit. Nice deep breath, shake it out. All you're gonna need is that same can. You're gonna need your mat and your water. That's it. All right. So we're gonna keep that can with us because we're gonna use it here for our first 2 exercises. Again, you can always drop the can if you feel like it's not allowing you to focus on your core and it's making you focus more on the weight and being able to control it. So let's go ahead and start with our first exercise, coming all the way down to the mat. We're gonna be seated position. We're gonna start with our heels down. This is gonna be your Russian twist. Holding the can on the sides with both hands. From here, chest proud. Now lean back. You're gonna feel a small rounding in that lower back, very small. From here, leaning back, you're gonna put the weight of the can into that right hand as the back of that right hand goes towards the ground. Back to center, left, back to center, right. Twisting it side to side. Keep going. Good, so now as you do this, you're gonna exhale on that twist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Quick breath, quick breath. Keep thinking about drawing that belly button in. You can't let it go outward. You have to keep pulling it back. Good. Here you go. Don't brace into those shoulders. Keep relaxing them. We want to use our core. Think about your core having the ability to move that weight and your upper body side to side. Perfect. Good. If you feel like this is a little bit easy, lean back a little bit more. Round that back just a little bit. And 5. Perfect. 4, nice and controlled. 3, 2, 1 more, both sides. Awesome job. Hold it here, back at center. All right, so you're gonna hold it close to your chest. 1 foot at a time coming off the mat. We're leaning farther back now. So from here, we're gonna go both directions. Feet reach out, upper body goes back. We're gonna go just a little at a time. Upper body goes back, legs go forward, exhale. Inhale here, exhale center. If you're like, heck no, Hannah, put your heels on the ground and you're just gonna slide out as you lean back and then pull it in. Slide out, pull it in. Slide out, pull it in. Tuck your chin to your chest, slide out. Pull it in, if your feet are off, keep going. Pull it in, nice and controlled. Pull it in, raise that chin up a little bit higher. Pull it in, 3 more. Exhale. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, good, and drop it down. Chin off to the side, we're gonna stand right up. And we're gonna go into about a goddess pose is what this is in yoga. So you're gonna have a wider stance here, right outside those hips, toes going out, arms here, but you're squeezing those arms, like you're kind of squeezing your biceps, but hands are out like jazz hands, okay? You're gonna pull it down as you come into your squat. So you're gonna pull, squeezing your upper back, and keeping your lower body tight as you come back up super slow. Now you're really squeezing your legs, but you keep squeezing your shoulder blades, keep squeezing your back, energy in those arms, energy in those spirit fingers, all the way up, squeeze. Now a little reach, and then pull it down. All the way up, little reach, pull it down. Good, really squeezing through those legs. Knees falling in the direction of those toes. Don't let those days start to cave in. Squeeze it back. Good, squeeze the legs. Squeeze your back. Squeeze your legs, 1 more time. Pull it down, squeeze. All the way up, squeeze, and relax. Good job. All right, 2 more rounds. You got it? Yeah, I thought so. Drink your water. All right, you got a couple more seconds here. Don't worry. Same thing, we're gonna progress a tiny bit, but we're gonna start as we did. We're just gonna progress every time we do the exercises now. So we're gonna start with that Russian twist. Again, if you felt like that can was too much or whatever you were holding was too much, just remove it. You can clasp your hands together or just keep pushing them together so you create a little bit more of a force to be able to push. All right, 5 seconds. Go ahead and come right down to the ground. Now this time, we're gonna start with the heels, toes up, lean back, slight rounding in the lower back, holding the can, same position. Relax your shoulders. All right, lean back a little bit more, pull the belly button in. Every time you lean back, you're rounding that spine just a little bit more, just so you're not putting pressure on the lower spine. All right, from here, twist, so that all that can pressure is in one hand. Twist it, other side, same thing, all that weight in one hand. So that side is pushing the weight up. This side pushes the weight up. Now you're gonna use your core as you push that weight up. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Look at my knees, they're not moving. Look at your knees. Make them not move too. Exhale up, good. Now 1 knee at a time, keep going. Good, there you go. Energy in those legs. So your feet should be flexed. You're feeling like you're squeezing and flexing those legs without bringing them together. Good job. And 4. Breathe. 3, belly button in. 2 more, both sides, tight, tight. 1 more. Awesome, stay here with your feet off the ground if you can. If not, drop those heels, push it out, bring it in, push it out, bring it in. Inhale, exhale, 3. Good, stay tight. 2, 1 more. Good job, hold, hold, hold. Squeeze those legs together now, keep holding. Raise those shins up, hold. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, we're gonna go right into those goddess reps. All the way up, wide stance. Engage your back, spirit fingers, and pull it down, squeezing that back. All the way up, squeezing your glutes. Pull, squeeze, up, squeeze, pull, back, up, glutes, down and squeeze, up, reach, squeeze those legs, come on. All the way. This is slow moving. Good, even at the bottom, don't jolt. Nice and controlled. Pull, up, squeeze. 2 more, pull, Up, squeeze. Good, get low. Awesome, up, squeeze. And relax. Good job. All right, one more round here. Sip that water. Whew. Now I hope wherever you are in your personal quarantine, because a lot of people came into it late, a lot of people came into it early, that I hope you have established a little bit more of a new routine for yourself, whether it's you're waking up early, doing your home fit exercise, waking up early, watching the news, whatever it is, but you've created and established a new routine for yourself. Stick with it. It's gonna help you get through this, all right? We've got 5 seconds. So go ahead and come back down to that ground, down to your mat. Going from the side again here, grabbing your can, right into it. Lean back, starting with the heels on the ground. Twist. Remember, we're putting all the weight of that product into one hand. Use that arm and that side of your core to push it up. Match it with the exhale. Exhale. Exhale, good. Now watch those knees. Don't let them sway side to side. Keep them still. Good, there you go. Push it up. Good, push it up. And we're gonna bring those knees up in 2, 1. Both sides. Bring the center with the can. 1 knee at a time. Keep going, don't even think about it, just keep going. Brace that core. Brace the instability here. Good, and 4. Keep breathing, belly button in, 3. Come on, 2. 1 more, both sides. Awesome, now come to center, hold. Good, now engage those legs, bring them together, raise those shins up, pull your belly button in, and now push it back. And in, back and out, and in, out, and in. 2 more, out, in, out, in, hold. 3, 2, and 1, good job. All right, back to standing. Goddess position. Coming a little bit closer with those feet. All the way up, same thing. Knees go out, pull it down, squeeze that back. Good, all the way up, squeeze those legs, reach arms, pull. Squeeze back, all the way up. Squeeze legs, controlled. Good, keep squeezing. Breathe. Good job, now keep those heels planted, check in. Heels planted. Drive straight up. Chest stays proud. Eye gaze, you should be able to see me the entire time. Good, all the way up. Squeeze, pull. Up, squeeze, 1 more, pull. Hold, hold, squeezing your back. Knees are going out. Weight in those heels. Push up just a little bit, hold, hold. Up a little bit, hold. Keep squeezing your back. Up, hold. 2 more, hold. All the way to the top, hold. Reach, and shake it out. Good job. All right, we are going into our last circuit, number 3. We've got another frog crunch here. Frog position with our legs, but we're crunching instead of doing the hip ups that we did in our warm up. We got a deadlift, and we've got both sides of that. So those are our 2 movements, but we're gonna do both sides. So we're gonna make that 3 movements in total, all right? So 1, 2, 3, all you're gonna need is your can and your mat still. So shake out those shoulders, relax, take a couple deep breaths here. It's really 2 movements. 1, we're just focusing on the sides separately, all right? So that's it, 2 movements. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and grab your can. Now again, if the can feels like too much, drop it and just clasp your hands, and that's all you're gonna need, all right? On that mat, holding both sides of that can, lean all the way back, knees are out. Inhale back behind you with that can. As you exhale, you're gonna crunch all the way up and reach as far as you can. Pull it back nice and slow. All the way back, inhale, exhale up a little bit quicker. Inhale, slow back down, and then up quick, exhale. Now check in with those shoulders, don't raise them up to your ears. Inhale, exhale, control, pull it back slow, 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 slow. As you pull it back, check out my back, it's rounded, I'm pulling my belly button in. Inhale, Exhale, up. Inhale, round that spine. Nice and slow on the way down. Exhale. We got it. Slow, 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 slow. All the way. All the way up. Back. Control, control. 3 more. Up. Slow, control. Bring it back. We've got 2. All the way up. Control, back. 1 more. Exhale, up. Inhale. All the way down. Good. All right. Can to the ground. We're gonna go ahead and stand up. This is gonna be a single leg deadlift. I'm gonna go to the side here. Can, outside my right toes. Left foot is my working leg. Deadlift incorporates a little bit more of that back, so we're really gonna move forward in our chest. So, kickstand, like we did with the RDL. I'm gonna challenge you to take that foot off the ground if you can. Leaning forward or bending that left knee. Right knee stays bent and cranked behind me. I'm gonna reach down, grab that can, stand all the way back up. You can keep that knee forward or touch the ground with your toe. Join me. Leaning forward, can comes back to the ground. Stand all the way up, toe to the ground or off. Leaning forward, right leg goes back. Grab that can, stand right back up. Squeezing or really using that left leg. This is a huge balance challenge. All the way up without that can. Tight, tight, tight. Lean forward. Grab it. Stand up. This is all controlled. We're not moving super quick. Engage both legs. All the way down. All the way up. Good. Release. All right, opposite side. So now right leg is working. And now left hand's gonna grab that can. So I'm gonna start with the can. If your toe was down the other side, do the same thing here. We're leaning forward, bringing the can to the ground. Stand up without the can, really squeezing that right side. Good. Now we're reaching forward, but that back better be flat. We're not rounding that spine. If you're like, I can't reach the floor or reach that can without rounding my spine, then I want you to keep that can in your hand. You're not gonna drop it off. You're only gonna go as low as you can keep that spine flat. So most likely that's right around your knee area. So it's gonna look a little bit like this. And then you're gonna come right back up. You can have your toe to the ground, do the same thing. All the way back up. Good, take your time. All the way down, drop it off. All the way back up. Really leaning forward. Last one, all the way up. Good, and relax. Nice job. All right, breathe. This is gonna be a quick 30 seconds. All right, shake up those shoulders. Now you're gonna be feeling like the RDL and the single leg deadlift are relatively similar. The difference here that we're really trying to focus on is you're gonna be bending that knee a little bit more, and you're also going to challenge your balance. So that's gonna incorporate more core in order for you to stick with it, all right? 5 seconds, so sip that water. All right, coming all the way down. Frog crunches, with or without that can. Remember, you're gonna inhale back nice and slow, knees out. Exhale up quick, reach as far as you can, pull it back nice and slow. Inhale back, exhale, crunch it up, reach as far as you can. Slow, rounding that spine. Exhale up, feel like somebody's pulling from behind, pulling your spine from behind. Nice and slow. Exhale, controlled. Being pulled back, keep reaching those arms. Inhale, exhale. Slow, 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 slow. Inhale, up. Good, control, pull it back, slow. Inhale, exhale. Come on, 3 more. Control, control. Up. Good, and down. Use that core all the way through, top to bottom, side to side. Last one, let's go, all the way up. Inhale, slow. Awesome job, all right. Standing all the way up, deadlift. Bend that knee a little bit more. So we're gonna have the can outside that left foot now. Right leg is gonna be reaching back, so we're changing up a little bit here. All right, so from here, coming down, really bending that left knee. Grab that can nice and steady, all the way up, toe to the ground, or keep it off. Now whatever is gonna keep you solid in that balance, and it might be that you have a toe down in the back, it might be that you keep your hand to your hip, but you wanna be nice and control. bending that knee, but you're gonna really squeeze as best you can. Flex into both legs. Drop it off. Good, one more time. Squeeze. All the way down, pick it up. All the way up, squeeze, nice and slow. Switch sides. Right hand, starting up at the top. Same position, all right. Really bending that knee, leaning forward, drop it off. All the way up, stand. You're gonna find that one leg probably feels a little bit more strong and balanced than the other. That's okay. Most likely that's just the leg that you use more often and rely on it more often. Nice and controlled. Good, tight, squeezing those legs. Good. Right leg is working, but that left leg is still squeezing all the way up. We're gonna bring it all the way back down. Leave it there, stand all the way up, and relax. Good job, 30 seconds. We got one more, sip that water. And you're doing great. So you can probably feel your heart rate is probably still relatively high. Rest time, less than a minute, obviously. We've decreased our rest time for this one too, 10 seconds here. And you're moving, majority of this just being your body weight. This is a tiny bit of weight that you're moving, but you're still really challenging yourself. You just gotta squeeze the heck out of those muscles. All right, last time. Frog crunches, feet together, knees out. Inhale back, exhale up, quick. Reach, 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 reach. Pull it back. So those feet are resting on the ground. It's the sides of those feet that are on the ground, so you don't have to have them up. Inhale back, exhale up quick. Now pull that belly button in, keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight, and inhale, expand. Exhale, crunch. Keep it tight, rounding that spine, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, it's your last time with these, pull it back. Inhale, exhale, up. Pull it back, slow, slow. 3 more, inhale. Pull it back. Inhale. Reach, pull it back. One more time, inhale. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. Pull, slow, controlled. All the way to you. All right, can down. Last time. Nice deep breath here. Starting outside that right foot. Right leg is the working leg. Left foot back, toe down or toe up. Reaching to the ground. Bending that right knee, grab that can, squeeze both legs, stand. Good. All the way back down as low as you can. Good. Remember, this is your challenge, so you're either dropping that can off at the bottom or keeping it in your hand and only going as low as you can while still keeping that back as flat as possible. All the way up, squeeze. We've got one more, all the way down, all the way up. Good, here we go, grab it. All the way down, all the way up, good. Switching sides. Starting upright, left hand with the can, left leg and left side working. All right, toe off the ground. Here we go. Bending that left knee, squeezing into that right leg still. Right foot is flexed. Right glute is tight. As I stand, I'm squeezing that left glute underneath me, tight. Good, bending that left knee, grabbing it, stand. Back is flat. We got it. All the way up. We've got one more, with and without the can. Good, all the way up. Tight, all the way down. Control, control, control. All the way up. And relax. Whew, good job. All right, put that sucker off to the side. We are gonna cool down. So, I'm gonna have you come all the way down to the mat, half kneeling position. So right leg is up, left knee is down, toe staying underneath to start. I'm gonna have to stay in this position, and you're going to reach overhead with that left arm, reach over to the right. Right hand can stay on that right hip, or let it fall towards the floor. Just relax those shoulders. Good, from here, if that feels good, you can go a little bit more. Start to reach the right hand back a little bit. Eye gaze following that right hand. Legs stay where they are, don't start to shift back. Stay here, center. Come back and release, good. Now we're gonna shift the hips back. Untuck the left toes if you can. Shift the hips back hands to the floor, pointing that right toe, really lengthening out that hamstring. If you can, shimmy it forward and then flex that foot. Do the same thing. Releasing that right hamstring, relax your shoulders. Push your body weight forward and up. We're gonna switch the knees, right knee down, left leg up. Right here, 90-90, toes underneath. From here, we're going to go ahead and reach overhead, right arm, overhead reaching to the left. Pay attention that the hips stay in center and the knees don't sway. Reach down with the left hand if you can. Keep opening up that chest. And now reach back with the left hand towards that right foot and then follow with your eye gaze, twisting your upper body. Inhale, back through center. Good job. All right, from here, hands underneath those shoulders, knees hip width apart. Push your hips over to the right. Hold and breathe, arms straight. Inhale through center and then push your hips over to the left. Same thing, arms straight. Eye gaze to the floor. Back is flat. Back to center. Now from here, I'm gonna have you widen your knees, flip your toes, big toes touching, hips reach back, arms reach as long as they can. Try not to let those elbows bend here. Try to sink your forehead to the mat. Press into those fingertips. Try to feel like you're pulling your arms as straight as you can so you can really lengthen out your back. Awesome job. And we're gonna come all the way down onto our bellies. Hands underneath those shoulders, and now squeeze the elbows to your sides. Keep putting pressure on the tops of your feet into the floor so the feet don't raise up. And then you're gonna lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat, and then lower it back down. Try to not put pressure in those hands, and you're just kind of using those back muscles to be able to lift yourself up. So squeeze the elbows to your sides, lift yourself up, and relax. Good job. Extend those arms in a Y. And you're gonna lift all the way up, reach it back. Reach, 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 reach for those feet. And then all the way back forward and down, relax. Squeeze those shoulder blades, raise the thumbs up to the ceiling in that Y position, reach behind you, open up your chest, bring it back forward and relax. Good job. Coming all the way back up. You're gonna come to a seated position. Last part here. Coming here, kind of in a crisscross position. Right hand to the floor. Walk those fingers forward and then try to plant that elbow while still keeping your seat planted. So both sits bones planted on the mat. You're now gonna reach overhead, left arm overhead towards the right. Try to position yourself so you're opening up your chest, eye gaze towards the ceiling, and we're lengthening out your core in the side of your back here. All the way into that hip. Inhale as you spin all the way up. Good. Walk the left hand out, elbow towards the ground. Eye gaze is looking up as you reach that right arm overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Keep pushing your sits bones into the mat. Try not to let that right hip hop up. Lengthen out your side, your core, all the way into that hip. Inhale as you windmill right back up. Thank you so much for being with me here today in my dining room, all the way to yours. I hope you are staying positive, you're staying healthy, and I will see you soon.